Special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So the Lakers win the tip. Here's Fisher. Murray outside. Pass to Fisher. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson, that's good. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
To the middle. And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive early on.
All right, David, we'll see if their strategy will pay off. Greg, centering their efforts now on generating points.
Yeah, and I can understand what they're trying to do here. Come out of the gates with some heat.
And it forces your opponent's best scorers to expend energy at the defensive end. Makes the strategy a win-win.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Robinson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Robinson's got his second basket.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Lakers working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Fisher can't hit. And Morant's got the ball here for Minnesota. 4-point game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now, here's Wall. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Pass to Morant. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the technical free throw is good. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps upping his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Fisher. Murray outside. It's George on the wing. There's a screen by Robinson. George, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. It's George on the wing. .115 left here in the opening quarter. To end the cold streak. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Pass to Fisher. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Morant scanning the floor. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Right side, George. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
He had the defender all over him.
First team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top, up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Now Bagley. And the rejection by Noel. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Ayton. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Beverly wide open. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant left side. Ayton wide open. Drains the 19-footer. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter. High don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And it's Bagley in the corner. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Minnesota calls timeout. So it's Wall. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Pass to Powell. And it's Kispert in the corner. Outside, Wall. Clock at 4. Yep, that one goes. Wall's got his first points of the game.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
George, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Lakers trailed by 9. A minute 50 left in the first half. Batum with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Back to Batum. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Pass to Wall. Now Powell. Outside, Bagley. And it's Noel with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They trail by 9 points. Here's Batum. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
To the inside. It's Powell on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A shot by Batum, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Kispert. Bagley from outside. It's hauled in by Paul George.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Stolen by Kispert. Up in time. The drive by Bagley. That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by 7. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Lakers trail by 7. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Fisher. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
Minnesota leading by 4. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside for Batum. Pass to Fisher. And here is Noel. He's covered by Ayton. And stolen by Ayton. Morant with it. And Jones has it in the corner. There's the 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
The assist.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the rejection by Noel.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
Pass to Fisher. Outside for Batum. It's George on the wing. Over Jones. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
First team foul. Coming on to the floor for the Lakers, Mitchell Robinson.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And that one's good. Morant.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. On the clock. Kuzma sets a screen, and they recover it. Pass to Fisher. Launches a 3. The shot comes out, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Lakers substitution.
1:09 left in the third quarter. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. On the wing, George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
DeInjondräl will bring it up for Minnesota. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Left side, Jones. Here's Morant. He's got 14. Harris outside. Rebound the Lakers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. For 3, Bledsoe. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Minnesota.
21.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 9. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
And here's Morant. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Batum grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Bledsoe, here we go.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
Back to Ayton. And the Timberwolves call time.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
All right, thank you, David. Wide open look here for Murray. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Harris looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I'll tell you, Tobias gets a little harder to defend every year. Continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
And the 2nd free throw, good.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a 2-possession game. And he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Murray outside. Outside for George. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the 2nd quarter.
Minnesota in the lead. Now Wall. In the corner, it's Harris. It's Powell on the wing. Over Robinson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Back to George. Outside for Batum. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Pass to Morant. Outside, Wall. Back to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Lakers. A 2-point game. .149 left in the game. Pass to Batum to take the lead. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You've got to love the readiness of Batum. 100% prepared to take a shot when the ball comes his way.
Down low. Ayton. That shot no good. The Lakers go the other way with it. Now here's Murray. Pass to Beverly. And Murray now top of the key. Trying to shoot. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here is Robinson. Guarded by Harris. Outside, Batum. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
They're in front by 5. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Making a change here. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. From deep, George. The shot misses. Morant outside to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. So they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The leadership and guts Fisher plays with is what has earned him so much respect. This guy is a gamer.
It's Morant with the drop. And he's able to get it back. Yeah. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fisher with the ball. Murray outside. Over to the wing. So it's Los Angeles taking the W.
Cause they ain't tending me. Diaz, Buenos Dias to senoritas. By the kiosk for fly Adidas. Forever eating la comida. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear it wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawning, no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the. We be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer. It's gonna be cold anyway.
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man way too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league. Money on level for G. Super Saiyan. You are not who they believe. Faking like you are my dear. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me up like a Lisi. Freaky like. Oh my God. Rocket Man. Like it's Rotterdam. New it, dashboard hologram, overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, 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 Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Vroom, I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, issues Kim Jong. I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth, cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah. Wide roll now, don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves. VVS is on the ring bezel. You were way under the sea level, going up till I hit fall settle. They say my flow is on God level, God level, God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, 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 Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man way too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the faintest sun. Call the op and I my child maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin but them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no Devin but them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty little look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't just about for the block. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be keep where I'm from. But when rock this is we be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in Joda my grown. Straight free to Mac to the top of my lungs.
Free my with no Devin but them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no they Devin but them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, yeah. yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 그 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it poppin' tags for the night yeah. Meet up extra early get it started yeah. 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게 원하면 함께 chillin' 내 오는 100% tonight Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm dirtin' Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh 맘에 든 애를 뺀 Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어 야 눈앞을 즐기지 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 놀아게 we down for the night ooh bass bumping right ooh I done lost count ooh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't
Okay, so like you're on the road.
If it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah.
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람, 기분 좋은 vibes, yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어, 기분 좋은 life, yeah. 어디 갈까? 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 하고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으면 make the mood We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보단 흰 19개 하나에 500만 원이면 한 번 계산해 500만 원 next 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah grinding every day Yeah 손으로 모아 play Yeah yeah Look 나름 겸손해 Yeah 너무 감사해 Yeah 민지가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼 Yeah let's get it
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Outside Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Outside Ingram. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Hits a three-pointer.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
And Minnesota calls time here. Morant with it. Aiden with a screen. And it's Morant off the drive.
Morant with the slam! The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And here's Edwards. And here's Nurkic for three. And Aiden pulls it down.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And it's Morant off the drive.
And then Morant with the jam! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Jones misses. Here's Lowry. Inside. Ingram.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Jones sets a screen to the middle. Out to Harris. For 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Lowry. Outside Ingram. There's the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Pass to Morant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the inside. Outside for Ingram. And here's Nurkic. Defended by Jones.
And Nurkic throws it down. Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Now here's Wall. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Morant. He has 6.
And then Morant with the dunk. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Here's Morant, following the bucket by the Knicks. Jones from outside. Clark grabs the board. Driving to the basket. He can't get that one to fall. Ayton with the defensive effort. And it's Morant on the drive.
And then Morant with the dunk. And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Clark with the screen. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's a 4-second difference.
Oh! Gets us down! Showing some power. Teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Clark. Back to Lowry. Now here's Murray. The 3. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Morant. He's off on that one. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back after this word. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 15.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. And that one misses. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Kerr. From beyond the arc and then some. Minnesota in the lead. Now Morant. Ball for three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Wall's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. The kick out to Wall. Harris on the wing. Here's Ayton. Ball for three. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
Well, make no mistake about it. John Wall's a point guard first, but he shows you right there, I can work without it and be ready to rise and fire.
And the Knicks call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside heel. Back to Tucker. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Timberwolves. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Back to Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Healed for 3.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
Outside Morant. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Wall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Heel. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Quite simply, Brandon Ingram is a point getter, so he will absolutely take those on the break.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league. Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Outside Morant. Clark grabs the board. New York trailing. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Pass to Jones. Outside Wall. Here's Kispert. And stolen by Clark. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Right side Morant. Back to Wall. They swipe it. Outside Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got his third basket on the night right there.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Fires it. The shot won't fall. New York goes the other way with it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Tucker, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Now here's Morant. He's got 15. Pass to Kispert. Lowry, right side. The 3 is up.
That's nicely contested by Wall. I think this defense is really overlooked.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, up 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now the Knicks with it. They trail by 1. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Assisted.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Right side Bagley. And Nurkic comes to help. Pass to Kispert. Out left to the wing. Ball for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. From the arc. That shot, no good. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Now Edwards. Six to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Tucker, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Next substitution, Murray. Buddy Hield.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Morant. Pass to Wall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Boy, the explosiveness of John Wall just creates such havoc for defenders. So fast, and the ability to get vertical as well.
And he makes the first. And so Wall nails them both. Now the Knicks with it. It's a 3-point game. Murray up top. Hield on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Morant with the slam!
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Hield for 3. Sinks the tray. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Wall with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and the ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Here's Kerr. Pass to Hield. Right side Ingram. Back to Hield. Ingram on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Bagley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, DeAndre.
New York trailing. Here's Clark. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
On the wing, Jones. Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide-open look.
To the paint. And stolen by Clark. Here's Kerr. Off target with the 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. Leading by 5. Pass to Mann. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Ayton to the right side. Here's Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
Tucker's got 6.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The T-Wolves on top.
34.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Mann. Pass to Kispert. Down low. And stolen by Edwards. Right wing. Inside. Outside Tucker. To the middle. Here's Lowry. And it's all tied up.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Harris outside. No good on the triple. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Prince. Stolen by Ayton. Going all the way to the rack. Harris' shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Another miss by Harris. Lowry outside. Ingram with the ball. Shoots over Morant. And that one's long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Harris outside. Sinks it from distance. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then he has taken over.
Now a timeout called by New York. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one. Guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Knicks miss again.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Now here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 6. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Outside Jones. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Yusuf Nurkic.
So it's the Knicks now. 7-point differential. Edwards can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now here's Morant. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he can't bank that one in. Right side Edwards. Outside Tucker. And the Knicks, another three.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Pass to Harris. Ball for three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Oh, that's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
Here's Edwards. Left side Tucker. The three is up. And they get it back. Back to Nurkic. Stolen by Wall. Wall by himself. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Ingram. His first.
.56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Ingram. Back to Lowry. Another shot. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, my. The experience coming into play there. Nurkic showing poise, draining the big-time shot.
Now here's Morant. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Tucker, no good. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Morant. Harris on the wing. 5 to shoot. Over Ingram. Harris misses. From deep three-point range. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face them out.